Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, okay, that's enough, that's enough. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, hey guys, it's me, Sean. I made top 10 slides a couple of weeks ago, and you guys liked it so much that Craig let me make another top 10. So here it is, top 10 nut shots. As always, if you're having a good time, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. We're trying to get 6 this week. 1 for every nut in this room. Me, DJ, John the cameraman. Go for it. Here it is. Hope you have a good time. Let's go.
Number 10.
I'm not Stalin, but contrary to popular opinion, I think that Nazis can chew the bark off my big fat log. I don't care if you're watching Straight from Hell Hitler, you rat fuck son of a bitch. You know what you did. That's why I love Sniper Elite Volume 2, because it gives you the ability to pop the testicles off as many Nazis as you can. Think about how much history you're changing. You can't spill your Nazi seed if I've shot your Reich in the balls. And there's no better final solution to the Nazi regime than some red-hot American lead. You hear me, Nazis? I'm putting you on the bullet train to Gratuitous.
Number 9.
Nothing makes you realize the pain of shrapnel to the PP like eye contact. Victims of the nutshot can actually make you feel a little bit bad for what you've done to them. They're clutching the nutsins and with their eyes asking, "How could you do this to me?" And you actually consider and reflect on the fact that you're inflicting pain on another human being. And then you kick their head off.
Number 8.
Despite what you may think, I used to get my ass kicked on the school bus every single day by a kid named J.R. Crimsby. He was a real piece of shit and probably went on to accomplish nothing and maybe even died in a crack tin fire. But one day, I fought back, and you know how I did it? I kicked him right in the beans. I remember the first time it happened. I was sitting at the back of the bus, he came at me, and I put my size 6s right into his yarbles so hard, he fell into the aisle. Then I moved to the front seat, sat down, and hoped he tried something else because our bus driver, Mr. Dixon, was a real hard ass. So of course I turned to Bully for an entry in the top 10 scrote shots because I get to relive that moment. And because fuck you, JR.
Number 7.
Have you ever wanted to sink your teeth into a pair of hairy bollocks before? Whether you do this for your significant other or not, the answer to that question is still probably no. So let's give a raucous round of applause to Shadow from Dead to Rights Retribution. Ignoring all requests to be easy with the teeth, this feisty canine will satisfy his bloodlust by plunging his razor-sharp fangs right into your glorious gonads before you can even take your pants off. Which is a new level of enthusiasm that I think we can all appreciate.
Number 6.
Blitz the League 2 is not a very good game, and it's not the only entry on the countdown that has X-ray balls on it, but I need to ask, have you ever eaten Gushers? You know, the fruit juice-filled candy that oozes liquid when you bite into them. Well, in Blitz the League 2, if you injure your scrotum, your testicles explode! Right before white-hot semen spills all over the inside of your body. Then you get pregnant by your own jism and shit out a living baby. You probably didn't know that that's how that happens. Science!
Number 5.
Can you believe we've made it this far without an old-fashioned kick to the nards? Now I get why you'd think that's fucking boring. Why? Because we've seen regular old nut kicks like crazy. So thank the Lord for Def Jam Fight for New York. If you didn't play this game back in the day, you were missing out. Featuring Luda, Snoop-a-Loop, and other Def Jam mainstays, lying within this gym is one of the greatest ghouly pummelings I have ever seen. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I'm gonna make sure you remember this! See ya!
Number 4.
I personally believe that crude nutsack fart humor died back in the 90s. Which is why I'm making a vid about balls in 2016! If you played Conquer, you know where I'm going with this. Fighting that boiler boss thing with those big old brass cum factories was definitely memorable as a kid. But Conquer makes the list because he doesn't just kick those balls. He sandwiches them between bricks, and then he smacks them across the room with a cast iron skillet. Usually skillets are good for roasting nuts, not cracking them. So good for you, Conquer!
Number 3.
Burying a blade into the sweetmeats is one of the most intense and intimate things one human being can do to another. But for some games, simply slicing open the coin purse isn't enough. In Manhunt, you use a sickle to really get up in there. That curved blade is perfect for ripping all that shit up. You see, I want it all gone. I mean, I want to drag that steel edge straight through the perineum. That's the gooch for all you layman's. I'm talking about severing the penis glands, the scrotum, the testes, puncturing the Cowper's gland, and hopefully catching the outer lip of the anus, sinking it into your asshole and splitting your rectal cavity all the way up to the coccyx. Yeah, that'd be pretty neato.
Number 2.
There's something really missing here. I can't quite figure out what it is. I mean, there's so many balls on this list. What is it? I just don't know. It's like it's getting a bit stale. What does it need? Oh yeah, a good vagina smashing, a classic clam slam, a brutal beaver bash, a monstrous mound pound, a flap tap, a lab jab, a muff cup, a clit hit, a slit split, a cunt punch, a puss punch. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if it hurts a pussy to get punched as bad or not as a nutsack, but it's gotta be pretty fucking unpleasant. And when that pubic bone is getting collapsed by someone like Cassie Cage, who's an expert on cracking cojones, balls or not, you're not gonna be feeling too good. That is, until she shoots you in the face. Also, you'd think Gora would have more than 2 balls for some reason. Those things are like BBs on a howitzer.
It's number 1.
How does one describe the pain in your balls when they experience trauma? It's as if they're expanding from the inside, or they feel like they need to pop, but won't. Or there's this pressure in your lower stomach, and if you get hit hard enough, you might get sick and hunch over and puke your brains out. You'll think you are going to die. And then the pain eventually fades away and you forget about it. Unless you are this dude from Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. If you kill this guy who looks like Raiden by hitting him in the balls too many times, he'll die from getting hit in the yam bags too much. That's brutal. But at least he eventually dies and can't feel the pain anymore, right? Nope. He has to deal with the pain in his dingle dangles for an eternity. When you go through that creepy river, you'll see his ghost, and he is still holding his bag o' balls in the afterlife. No matter the intensity of a shot to the family jewels, it's all temporary. But for this douchebag, the pain lives on forever. God.
Well, that was my top 10 nut shots. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching. Make sure and like this video if you had a good time. I don't know what's in the annotations because we're still here filming late at night, but I know there's a mystery box right there, so go ahead and click that, or you can get some Screwattack merch down below me. So go for it. I'm gonna be back for more top 10s, so thanks for all your support. Have a good weekend. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
And there's no better final solution to the Nazi regime than some red-hot American lead. I don't care if you're watching straight from hell, Hitler, you rat fuck son of a bitch. You know what you did. Contrary to popular.
Contrary? Yeah, Look, I'm not stalling.
I'm not stalling, but contrary to popular opinion, I think the Nazis can.
No, we just started. So.
Okay.